For many, fear is an adversary. It's that knot in your stomach before a big exam, the hesitation before speaking your mind, or the panic when stepping into the unknown. We're often taught to conquer fear, to push it down, to pretend it doesn't exist. But what if that approach is fundamentally flawed? What if, instead of battling it, we should listen to it? This isn't to say fear isn't uncomfortable. It absolutely is. It's a primal instinct, designed to protect us.
Who said I'm not scared?
But you took on a croc.
And I was scared doing it. If you ain't scared of a croc biting you on the face, you ain't alive. Listen, kid, you can't get rid of fear. It's like Mother Nature. You can't beat her or outrun her. You can get through it.
But in our modern world, many of our fears aren't about physical predators. They're about failure, rejection, judgment, or the unknown. And these fears, when misunderstood, can hold us captive. When someone fears public speaking, their weakness might not be a lack of intelligence, but a lack of practice, or perhaps a deep-seated fear of judgment. When a person avoids trying new things, their fear might be rooted in a weakness of self-trust, or an overemphasis on perfection. The fear itself isn't the problem, it's the messenger. And that message is invaluable. Once we identify that weakness, the real magic begins. Understanding why we're afraid allows us to formulate a plan of action. Instead of being paralyzed, we become empowered. Does your fear of failure stem from a lack of skill? Then that's your cue to learn, to practice, to grow. Does your fear of rejection highlight a need for greater self-acceptance? Then that's the area to nurture. By acknowledging and addressing these weak points, we don't just overcome a fear, we build genuine, lasting strength. We become more resilient, more capable, more robust. When we confront our own vulnerabilities, when we experience the discomfort and the effort it takes to overcome them, we develop empathy. We remember what it's like to be hesitant, to feel inadequate, to be afraid. This personal experience allows us to connect with others who are facing similar struggles. We become less judgmental, more understanding, and more patient. Imagine a leader who remembers the anxiety of their first presentation, or a mentor who recalls the struggle of learning a new skill. They don't dismiss the fears of others, they validate them. They offer guidance and support, not scorn or impatience. This is kindness born from personal growth. So, how do we put this into practice? The next time fear whispers in your ear, don't immediately shut it down. First, acknowledge it. Don't judge yourself for feeling it. Second, ask yourself, what is this fear trying to tell me? What specific weakness is it highlighting? Third, formulate a plan. What small, actionable step can you take to address that weakness? It doesn't have to be a giant leap. Often, a series of small steps is far more effective. And finally, reflect. As you overcome these challenges, how does it change your perspective on others facing similar difficulties? How does it make you a more compassionate person? This isn't a one-time fix. Life will always present new challenges, new unknowns, and new fears. But with Gildart's wisdom as our guide, we can approach each fear not as an obstacle to avoid, but as an opportunity for growth. Each time we listen, learn, strengthen, and grow kinder, we become more authentically ourselves. We become the heroes of our own stories. So, embrace your fears, understand your weaknesses, and watch as you transform into a stronger, kinder individual. What fear will you listen to today? Share your thoughts in the comments below.